This time on Star Trek Gold Key Theater, The Haunted Asteroid, Part 1. Emperor Muro III had a robot army carve an entire asteroid into a memorial to his dead bride. But the jewel-encrusted orbiting mausoleum became a thing of supernatural dread, and the grave robbers of space who defied that haunted world either disappeared or returned, too mad to tell its sinister secrets.
You have disturbed the eternal rest of Saina, dead these 600 years, and now Saina shall claim your lives for it.
It looks exactly like those ancient pictures of Selena, but it can't be. There are no ghosts.
Correction, Captain. There have been no such things as ghosts to date.
Captain's log, stardate 2492.5. We are approaching the small but celebrated asteroid Mila XA in the thin outer reaches of the asteroid belt of star system Delta. I have called an orientation briefing. Gentlemen, it's time you were told our precise mission and the purpose behind the presence of Dr. Crisp here.
Allow me, Captain Kirk. I brought some microcrystal recordings that will help. This is Mila XA, the most astounding memorial ever, created by one man's love for one woman, plus 20,000 robot laborers and an emperor's fortune. The great love of Emperor Muro III for his bride-to-be Princess Saina was known throughout their world. And so, on their wedding night, the entire planet rejoiced that the good and wise Muro III had found unending love. But, unknown to the crowds, enemies of the emperor had poisoned his bride at the wedding feast, bringing her life to an end. But not his love. An asteroid only a few days' travel from their planet had been outfitted with a royal hideaway and artificial atmosphere. Now, 20,000 robots tore down the Imperial cottage and began to carve that slab of space rock into the breathtaking mausoleum it is today. Hundreds of space thieves had tried to sack Mila XA for its golden gems, but only one was ever found again, and that poor fool was left totally mad by the experience.
Can I sail my boat in the Mercury Fountain, Mumsy? Will you save me from the nasty ghost?
To put an end to these ghost stories after 600 years, the Federated Planets dispatched an investigator.
Jay Nordyke. One great guy, an old Space Academy classmate of mine. He's been on Mila XA for 4 Earth days, and the schedule calls for contact any second.
Starship Enterprise, Nordyke here. I'm homing in on your beam, Jimmy boy. See you in a minute or two.
He's touching down.
I've got to meet him. I mean, any guy who can call the Captain Jimmy boy and live has got to be something.
Jimmy boy, you son of a Parvonian camel. Good to see you.
You look great, Nor.
Please, Captain, my orders are to debrief him immediately. Can you save the old school chatter?
Can I say the... Yes, Dr. Crisp, we mustn't stand in the way of science, or bureaucratic lady scientists.
And as planned, I landed at coordinates N14 and began hiking toward the central structure, passing an orchard of crystal trees.
The debriefing continues.
The second day being equally uneventful. The Mercury Fountain is beyond belief, but nowhere were there any ghost or grisly sights. The tomb itself.
And as the recording is completed...
And so I made contact early on the third day with my rendezvous ship, the Enterprise.
That's it, eh? Nothing to all those legends about lost men? So much for our ghost story. Okay, now we can resume our old school chatter, if the good doctor will permit.
Of course. But may I see you alone for just a moment, please, Captain?
So you caught it, eh, Dr. Crisp?
How could I miss it, Captain? The man landed on Mila XA 4 days ago, but he only reported on 3. Nordyke lost the memory of a complete day. It means either direct brain tampering or memory loss due to severe shock. I must do a psychoprobe.
You can't brain peep without the subject's permission. But Nordyke won't object, I'm sure. Of course, I want to know what happened to that missing day as much as you do. Fire away, Doctor.
You are back on Mila XA. Something terribly frightening has just happened. What is it?
Frightening. Yes. I'm afraid of something. Something huge. It floats in the air, and it's reaching out for me. Hands like wisps of smoke, but cold and wet. A ghost! Now I'm in a room of the dead. Must escape! Ah! No more! Don't make me remember anymore. I can't stand it.
Don't worry, buddy. You won't have to. I'm going down to Mila XA to see for myself. I'm taking Mr. Spock, Bones, Scotty, and Lieutenant Sulu with me. We'll get you all the information you...
Correction, Captain. You're taking me too. I'm the senior scientist in charge of the Mila XA project.
You saw what Mila XA did to a tough man like Nordyke. Turned him into a weak...
Sister? Well, despite that, this sister is going along. Do you want to appeal it to the council?
And so it was mutually agreed upon that Dr. Crisp would join us, gentlemen.
Thank you for your understanding, Captain. Some men might have objected. Well, here we go.
It's quite extraordinary.
Yes. Muriel III had fabulous trees and flowers and forest creatures brought here from all his empire.
How about ghosts? Did he add some specters to his Eden too? All right, we'll start to make our way to the mausoleum entrance. We'll break every half hour and sleep at 2200 ship's time.
Carefully, they make their way across the strange terrain until...
What?
I'm going to have a look at that trio of harpies. Keep me covered.
Then, as swiftly as they appeared, the spectral figures vanish.
Not a sign of them except those blackened rocks. Those flaming ghosts leave carbon traces, eh?
Later...
We'll camp here. Scotty, Bones, we'll pull the first watch. Mr. Spock and Lieutenant Sulu will relieve them in 2 hours.
Captain, wake up. We've got a nasty mystery on our hands.
Huh? What are you talking about, Spock?
It's true, Captain. They're gone. Scotty and Bones. They've both vanished.
So the game really begins, eh? All right, let's find them. All right, we'll form 2 parties and spread out from here. Radio contact must be maintained every 5 minutes. Dr. Crisp is with me.
Why, I didn't think you cared, Captain.
No sign of them here, Mr. Spock. What news from your end?
Nothing here either. We're heading toward the main tomb entrance.
Still, no clues of their disappearance. Anything to report there?
Not a thing. A moment ago, I thought I saw... Wait! There is something!
Zombies. Creatures like the Walking Dead, coming straight for us.
What was that hissing sound we heard?
That's the smallest question I have. Hurry! That was Mr. Spock's voice crying out.
Gone. Vanished like the others, and... What's that strange odor?
There are 1,000 questions, Doctor. I'm betting that all the answers are up there. Let's go. This is it, Dr. Crisp. I'm going in there. If I'm not back in just...
You're not leaving me alone here, Captain. Not for 1 second.
this haunted world while you may, or you shall share the same fate as those who vanished.
Ah! If I wasn't frightened before, that does it.
I'm still not ready to run away from ghosts and gnomes.
So be it, fool.
The phaser shots go right through it.
But they make our answer clear, Doctor. We're not leaving.
Gone.
I think we've got some other visitors, though, Doctor. The kind that would frighten that ghost.
The intruders must die. The intruders must die.
Those are no things of smoke. We'll see how they like the taste of my phaser.
That hissing sound, the same as...
Ah!
Those who defy the spirit of Saina shall know her wrath.
Oh, my head. That gas has left a ton of pain in there.
I believe we have what used to be called a hangover, Captain.
They took my weapon, of course. But I'm not even sure it would work against that door.
I'm not sure we'll need any ingenious methods of escape. Apparently they left the door open by mistake.
I never trust mistakes like that, Doctor, but we don't have much choice. Let's go. This thing goes on forever, but somewhere here, there are 4 of my crew, and I'm going to find them or else.
Nothing here. Some kind of storage room.
So is this, but I don't think you're going to enjoy what they've got stored in here.
There must be 100 men or more.
319 to be precise, Doctor. That's how many men have vanished on Mila XA.
End of part 1. We now return to Star Trek, The Haunted Asteroid, Part 2.
No signs of violence. Perhaps that same gas used on us removed their struggle, and then...
Doctor, I don't think any first notions are going to work around here. There's some mystery far deeper than ghosts and old bones inside Mila XA. Captain's log, stardate 2492.7. That strange world of apparitions and walking dead has swallowed up 4 of my crew. 4 of the best friends I have ever known. They will be found alive, or whatever foul thing that lies behind it. All will be made to pay.
I know what's troubling you, Captain. Your men. But I'm certain none of these bones is less than a century old.
Let's hope you're right, Doctor. Hello! Mr. Spock! Answer me! Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello. We're here, Captain.
Spock. I know that emotionless voice of his anywhere. Come on, Doctor. I've got a hunch. Time is running out on us. They're in here. But this is one door they didn't forget to lock. This mini-bomb we can conceal in the hollowed uniform button. That's how I was going to get us out. Now it will free the others. Attention inside! Stand back! I'm going to blow down that door! You're alive! All of you!
That would appear to be so, Captain.
Later.
Then, unconscious from the gas, we were carried here by those zombies, or whatever they are.
I have a little theory as to what they are, gentlemen. This is Mila XA. The upper half is Salina's tomb. But what lies below? What's under our feet, gentlemen?
Ha! That's easy. A basement with oil heater, hot water tank, pool table, and a dartboard.
You may be closer to the truth than you realize, but we've got to find the way below. Somewhere along this wall, we'll find a false panel.
I found it. A hollow area behind here.
It's my turn to toss the wall opener, Captain. Stand back, lads. And lassie.
An elevator shaft. But it's not much good to us. The cars may be 100 feet below.
Then let us bring it up, by all means. You are fortunate to be closely acquainted with a former gymnastics gold medal winner.
Although this descent is somewhat longer than a slide down a gym rope, and the cables a lot greasier. Moments later, welcome to the Mila XA Vertical Railroad. Car now leaving for who knows.
We have been traveling for 3 minutes at a speed I estimate to be 200 feet per second. We're now 6 miles below the surface.
Then, as the speeding elevator slows to a landing...
Here's your basement, Scotty. And that mammoth computer serves much as your oil heater. It services the entire asteroid.
Yes. Makes artificial rain for the plants, warms the air, nourishes the earth, and specializes in creating ghostly visions and robot zombies.
So, you have discovered the secret of Mila XA. Then step back into the elevator, and I will show you the rest.
What?
It was a woman's voice. You don't think it could be the old...
I don't find guesswork to be useful, Doctor. We'll wait and see where the car takes us.
Welcome to my home, good people. You are the first to enter this room in 6 centuries.
Who are you?
I do not blame you for not recognizing me. The centuries have brought some changes, as you can see.
The Empress Saina!
To understand, you must return to my wedding day.
We are certain, Your Imperial Majesty. Our tests show that Princess Saina's body cells are most indestructible. An amazing mutation.
Then I will live for countless years after you are gone, beloved?
It means more than that, my heart. Empress or not, you will be a freak, an object of curiosity and resentment for centuries.
The announcement of my death was all part of his scheme. I remained hidden away until my tomb was completed.
This tomb will be our love temple. Soon I will arrange to join you here. Until death.
3 years later, my emperor's disappearance on a space expedition was announced.
And he, of course, came here to join you permanently. But he would be long gone now.
Muro III died at 84. But of course that is more than 500 years ago. There is my beloved.
Well, I'll be. This Taj Mahal of space is a memorial to him, not her.
When I finally die, the asteroid will automatically destroy itself. And that should be fairly soon.
I understand. You don't want this magnificent memorial to become just another grimy tourist stop in space.
Precisely. Which is why I cannot let you leave Mila XA to tell the world all.
Hold it. You mean we're all permanent prisoners?
Until your own deaths. Or mine. But I prefer to say, lifetime guests. Mila XA is a near paradise. You can be happy here.
Like those bones in that room above? Did they die happily?
None were executed. All lived out their lives. Gathering their bones there was another device to strike fear into the hearts of intruders.
Comfort and freedom aren't necessarily the same, Imperial Majesty. We choose freedom.
Then, at the touch of a button in a throne panel...
The zombies again! And we haven't got a weapon among us!
None shall escape Mila XA.
You gymnasts quit easy, but not us weightlifters. Ugh! Oh! I never tackled a concrete block before. Lifting a near half a ton of robot is all a matter of technique. Spinning him is no piece of cake either.
I believe the operative word now is run.
Swiftly, the super elevator whisks them to the surface.
She'll never let us leave here alive.
Keep running, Dr. Chris, and that's an order.
No, I won't go. It's certain death.
You prefer the living death of imprisonment? Sorry about this, Doctor, but I'd do the same if you panicked in the water.
You'll lose either way, Captain. If we escape alive, she'll kill you. The Mercury Fountain. It doesn't look so beautiful when you know it's part of your prison yard. The fountain. It's shooting out some kind of flaming gas, now.
Not gas, Doctor. A flaming liquid, intended to splash us all to cinders.
I think that did it. You should be okay, except for some minor burns from the flames.
And perhaps a few broken ribs from your enthusiasm.
Later, aboard the starship,
There it is. The tomb that was to be our home.
Mila XA! It blew up! That means the Empress is dead.
I think perhaps you have an apology for the captain now, Dr. Crisp?
I do indeed. I'm afraid I lost my head back there. Thanks for finding it for me, even with your fist.
Save the apologies till tonight. My table. Officer's lounge.
Ho ho! Methinks the captain is feeling a wee bit human, lads.
All right. See what you think of this. Full ship's inspection 0800 tomorrow, and I want this place to gleam like the mercury fountain on Mila XA.
You and your big Scottish mouth.
the end.